I am very boring. I'm back, everybody. Oh, shit. I hear battle music. Oh, there's a freaking P. Yeah, go ahead, buddy. A Zedon P is attacking a double carrier, 8 destroyers, a lot of fighters. Yeah, I wonder how that's working for him. Oh, and I miss Belle saying goodbye. Sorry, Belle. Take care. Take care, my friend. Yeah, look at all this loot. Look at all these loots. So much loot. Looty, 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 looty loots. Now, toasters aren't very smart. Toasters are pretty effing stupid. Alright, so we're going to go to the ship I'm on. We're going to go to our crew. Wow, our crew is not advanced at all. I don't want any of the Marines. We're going to go for a service crew. We're going to pick the first person on the list here because I just don't give a shit. I would like you to work here. And I would like you to manage this bitch. Do it. Alrighty. You will dock and wait and continue docking and waiting. I want to see my defense platform. It's the first time I've actually landed at any of my defense platforms. And I have like 5 or 4, maybe 4. Them guns ain't built yet. That sucks. But this does mean that I now have a manager here. Obviously, we have a merchant here because the merchant is like the first thing. I think a merchant just pops out.
Hello.
My favorite fighter weapon.
Can I help?
Oh God, I don't know.
Here you
shit.
go.
Are you done? Continue randomly saying shit. I'm singing along. Leave me alone. Pulse lasers. I like pulse lasers. I am a big fan of those. I like the Tau guns, the shotguns. Love those.
Split to fortune.
Oh, that's why I was getting ready for an autosave. I'm like, why am I hanging? Why did I not hit F5? I am just shy of 650 followers. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. If I get to 1,000, I can actually like put in for the Epic I Exist thing. Epic has this thing where you can put what streamer you saw playing the game, and they get something on the Epic launcher. They get something for it. I don't know what. But yeah, it only works for people who have 1,000 followers or more. Building you some mining ships to mine ore or something. I've got loads of turbines and like upgraded refineries and things. A base spot with ice cobalt negative spot. All right, unique key. It sounds like you are getting somewhere, man. And I'm glad you're liking it. It's a fun game. It's a lot of fun. I am glad you are getting somewhere with it, and you didn't get overly frustrated. That seems to be the problem most people have with space engineers, is they get very frustrated in the beginning, and it turns them off to the game basically for good. Freedom Tower, how's it going, man? Welcome back. Cheerza? Cheerza? What is Cheerza? I'm confused by Cheerza. I approve. Welcome, Freedom Tower. Oh, beer. Respect. Beer is important. So, this is... Oh, that's a residential tower right there. That is my administrative center right in the center. And if you look up there, you see 2 resupply ships are doing an elaborate mating dance. Or something. Or something. There's a lot of violence circling this station right now. Xenon I could come through, and what's sitting here will obliterate it. So, the Xenon would need a bigger push than most of the time they're willing to make. Because normally they will trickle them in. They may trickle in a bunch. Like a K or one I every 5-10 minutes. The problem is for them at least, one Xenon K, this fleet jumps on and stomps to hell. I mean, look at these ships flying around here. So, yeah. Ooh. I wonder if Mott would let me get that 49-inch curved display monitor I've always wanted. I'm going to guess no. Plus, that's not a good use for it anyway. Yeah. That is why, until this station has got guns on those little pads right there, I can't leave. Or I can't move this fleet. And I want to go out and blow shit up. Oh, there's my other carrier down there. I want to go out and blow shit up, which is why I'm building a 4th carrier. A 4th carrier that I am going to take to the Free Families space, and I'm going to put a whole bunch of point defense on, along with its long-range plasma cannons. Because, I don't know, I don't really have a good reason beyond that. I want to see a whole bunch of... I want to see 93 flak turrets fire all at once. That's probably the worst reason ever. I don't give a shit. So, speaking of which, what are the chances that my new carrier got done? None. No chance. Because even though I have all... The turrets on my docked ship are firing. Shit. Did they do that before? I don't know. Oh, Jesus. Well, there's some shit. I look over and I see destroyers charging. Yeah, I like it. I like it. But the destroyers charging kind of made my butt pucker because they can destroy sections of the station if I'm not careful. Remember, guys, the station is supposed to stay in good shape. I'm just pointing it out. Just saying. I feel like I need to get the station some drones. Like a lot of defense drones. I don't know. Let's go for 65 defense drones here. Oh no, those are repair drones. Shit, screw that. 65 defense drones. And we'll do 25. Oh, that's all of them. 20 repair drones and maybe a couple of cargo drones. Yay! Shit. Alright, you can have the money you need. I don't give a shit. Alrighty. Damn. Well, that was a thing. So anyway, I was looking to see if I was maybe building more advanced electronics over here before I was so rudely interrupted by a bunch of assholes. I like to think of the Xenon that way. Oh, I decided I'm doing something real basic. I'm doing Arby's. She's going to get me a French dip and a standard Arby's roast beef sandwich and some curly fries, and that's it. Like $5. No, probably $6. $6. I'm using the money. I may make jokes about the fact that she got a bunch of money and everything. I'm using my Twitch money for it. So the rest of the money is earmarked for oh shit situations. It worked for me. I may pay for it because sometimes Arby's doesn't agree with me, but worse things have happened. She offered me a lot of stuff. She offered to go to like Texas Roadhouse and buy a bunch of FUD. She was like, I can go to Texas Roadhouse and get this, 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 and this, and this. And I was like, nah, don't worry about it. Yeah, I don't need it. And she looked at me like I had grown a second head. My wild spending ways of my youth are very much gone. They're very much not what they used to be. Well, let's see if the shipyard is once again now having issues with money. Yep, shipyard's having issues with money. Fudge. Oh, there's a little bit more. Jesus. Holy crap. And right off there, we've got the Superstar Destroyer. I mean, the Raptor. Yeah, I was gonna say that stimulus money's making house payments and oh, look at her go! Oh, look at her go! Yeah, that stimulus money's going towards house payments and bills. I hope that's what it's going for most people. And apparently, Onyx, are you here? Are you paying attention? Dear God. Like Baghdad and Desert Storm. Just all sorts of fire lighting up the sky. Insanity, I tell you. Hell, even my guns are starting to track. Don't get me wrong, I wasn't in Desert Storm. I'm not that old. I was in high school. So, if it had gone on much longer, I could have been, but I was not. I don't think Onyx is paying attention. That's fine. I didn't like Onyx anyway. I think he's a turd. Damn it. That usually summons him when I say that. Round container. I feel like trash goes in there. Well, when it comes down to it, I can sit here and watch this fight. Oh, well, everybody's going to go attack that. Well, what this station is here for is to do literally the job it's doing right now. So it's doing its job well.
I say we take off and nuke the entire site from orbit.
How?
It's the only way to be sure.
Now, see, look at that. Umbra's finally worked. Umbra, are you even here? Or is it that delayed? Well, Bell's Exterminata should hit anytime soon. Raptor Chimera. Get it done. Get it done. 15-second delay. That's not bad. That's not bad. That is better than I expected. And hey, Umbru, welcome back. I knew you were doing stuff, so. Oh. No, it's not actually sold. Come on, somebody have some oh, yeah. 50. No one has advanced electronics for sale effing anywhere. How much do you... Nope, you don't have any either. Advanced electronics have sold out literally everywhere in the game. Where's the ship that was supposed to be working on this? I paid a guy to... Oh, no, he is. He is. Not a damn thing being worked on. Actually, it almost has enough advanced electronics. You know, I can put Claytronics on this thing. Let's see if I can do that. Let's see if I can make that happen. Do you have the time to listen to me complain? No, Umbru, it's going to take a while for that factory to get done. It's going to take a while. Okay. What we need here is some Claytronics. Because Claytronics are the most important thing for a healthy station. Trust me. Everyone knows the healthiest way to get Claytronics. Oh, look at that. Whereas one of the best places to get Claytronics right now is buy them from my own station. Trade with the station then. And I need... Oh, look at that. Look at that shit. I am going to buy some damn Claytronics from my station, damn it. And then... that guy right there's got Claytronics as well. So we're going to go buy some Claytronics from him too. No, we're not. No, we're not. Stop, stop, stop. If I don't use shift, it won't queue it. Then we're going to buy more Claytronics. And then I would like you to fly your punk ass all the way over here. All the way over here. Nice! That's awesome, Kronk. Good job. Congratulations. All that other fun stuff. And let's drop some off. Now, for the other buffalo. For the other Tatonka, I mean buffalo. There's only 48 left there. And the other buffalo? You. I need more Claytronics. The problem is there's only 144 there. I need more than 144. How many Claytronics are... Ooh. Oh. Oh my. I want you to come here, and I want you to trade with this Claytronics factory right here. I want you to buy up all those yummy Claytronics. And then I want you to bring your silly little bottom over here. I want you to trade with that build storage, and I want you to drop off all of those delicious Claytronics. Alright. Who doesn't like delicious Claytronics, right? At least that pirate destroyer's not running around in there. I never actually got to kill him. That kind of makes me sad. I'll be honest. Oh, no, I did. I want to bring the... I want my new carrier to get done because I want to go kill him. Because I've got a police scanner now. I have a police scanner in their territory. Ho, ho, ho. Ho, ho, ho. Do 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 do. Na 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 na. Do 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 do. How many advanced electronics are being sold, and why am I not the richest sumbitch in the galaxy? I have got probably close to 24 advanced electronic factories being fed by insane amounts of material, and there's still no advanced electronics available anywhere. I'm really confused. I've got graphene. Maybe I need more graphene. I don't know. Does the wharf have a graphene factory? I don't honestly know. Production modules. I don't think he makes graphene. No, I don't think he does. No, I'm selling out, Kronk. I have none in storage. And Umbru, yeah, it is probably war. I imagine, Gamora. I imagine. That's awesome. But yeah, Umbru, war is apparently eating tons of them, and Kronk, no, it's not that nobody wants to buy. People are buying faster than I can make them in a huge freaking way. And it kind of sucks. And I hate to do it, but I've got to put a graphene factory in here. What do you guys think? Isn't it beautiful? I think it's beautiful. I want to make 2 more. Inflate the plot. Actually, I probably could, but I just don't feel like going that far with it. I swear I spend more time modifying this effing factory. Why not? Do graphene. There it is. You go there, and you overlap and go there. And just to be funny, we'll put another overlap and you can go there. Because reasons and stuff. Let's go full cost. Confirm changes. Buy all the shit. Buy all the shit. And that's already cheaper. Information. And you're probably not... You're even cheaper. And you're not as expensive. And I have a feeling that you're... Nope, you're still over. Alrighty. I just cannot make enough advanced electronics. That's why I'm making them all over, because the new bottleneck is advanced electronics. It was Hall parts when I first started, so I made a Hall parts I made a factory that supplied what was necessary to the local Hall parts factories. And then I took it a step further and started making Hall parts. And then it was engine parts, weapon components, and turret parts, so I made all of those. And then it was drone parts, so I made more of those. And at this point, my stations make everything. And it's still not enough. Oh well, makes me money. I leave it set during in between streams while I'm sitting here like driving a ship around and checking prices and doing shit like that. And lo and behold, by stream I've made a couple hundred million credits. So I am making money on it. Just right now the wharf is not making money. Because I told it to... Where the shit are you going there, Sonny Jim? Sorry, I seem to be a bit confused. And what in the Sam Hell the Typhoon is doing? I mean, the Typhoon's out of missiles, I guarantee it. He has no missiles left. He hasn't had missiles in forever. Okay then. Tad Dimple? Tad, thank you for following and welcome to the Grumpy Tank Syndicate. Sorry, I don't know exactly how you want your name pronounced. Tadilb? Tadilb? Tad? Thank you. Well, thank you for following. I really appreciate it. It's the follows that work. You're enjoying my streaming? Well, I'm glad you're enjoying it. Excuse me while I scratch my back. I stream a lot. Especially right now, because I keep getting told that there are people losing their poo with everything going on locally. And I don't want people to lose their poo. I want people to be happy and not go crazy. And you know, all that other shit. Alright, go there. Don't undock soon. Undock now. Why are you always preparing? Don't prepare. Just go. Understood, sir. Just going. Oh, nice. Nice. Okay, Onyx. Well, I was talking to you earlier. You weren't around, though, so I was making fun of you and calling you an old fart and all that other stuff. You know, my normal thing I do. There it is. Proceed with current order. Get off the deck. I'm just going to stay up top here and without a spacesuit. Let's check. You got yours, Texas. No kids filed electronically. Seriously? No shit. Well, you just ruined all the reasoning I had. Well, damn it. So the government's just basically like putting it in a random name generator and going, okay, everybody in this area that has a name similar to this, yeah. I don't know, man. I don't know. Well, I thank you for the information, though. I thank you for the information. But that just puts us back into the quandary of why the hell it's happening the way it is. So, maybe Texas just got theirs because Washington was all worried you guys were going to march on it. And they'd heard a lot of you guys are armed. I support. Maybe that was the situation. I don't know. Maybe they were worried Texas was going to march on Washington and shoot them. Or just stand there and give them a mean look. You get enough Texans together and they stand there and give you a mean look, you'd be surprised. wilt the heart of many a person. Oh, you're a vet also? If you don't mind me asking, what you do? What'd you do? Obviously, I was a tanker, among other things. Ah, yeah, Kronk. You're a Texas transplant. I got you. I'm a West Virginian transplant. I wasn't born. 8 MOSs. Wow, man, I only had 3. To be fair, I only did 9 years in the Navy or in the Army, though. A veterinarian, yeah.
Entering.
I did 3. I did 88 Mike, 96 Bravo, and 19 Kilo, and that was me. And then obviously my time in the Navy, I was a 1425. Sorry, my glasses are dirty. Nice. Oh, nice. Never run into I never seem to run into a lot of warrants. I live right across the street from a American Legion. And I swear, there are not a lot of warrants that go there. I think there's like 2 of all the branches of service. There's like 2 warrant officers, retired warrant officers. Apparently you do. Because, I mean, in an American Legion, everybody kind of knows what everybody else is normally. Unless you have either somebody who did some serious shit, or somebody who's pretending they did some serious shit. And then you know their type. They sit over in the corner and nurse a beer. And the ones that did the serious shit actually don't want anyone to come over. And the ones that want to pretend they did the serious shit, they want people to come over so they can pretend and tell stories. Mad stealth skills. I thought it was large amounts of coffee consumed. So I had never met a warrant that wasn't drinking coffee. Dear God, I knew a bunch of you guys in the service. Quiet profession. Yeah, I got you there. You always have that. You always have that guy who he's either at the VFW, the American Legion, or any of those places that's sitting in the corner. A PX Ranger, you know the type. Ah, shit, I'm open about mine. I didn't do any secret squirrel bullshit. I mean, I did do some 96 Bravo, which is technically military intelligence. Do you want to know what I did with it? I helped figure out routes for convoys. And by that is I correct the moron, the lieutenant, in helping him make sure he didn't send convoys into bad places. That's all I did. Oh, dude, Tad, so do I. So do I. We've called him out a number of times here.
Awaiting orders.
No. The lieutenant definitely could not read the map. No. Yeah, Umbrew, yeah. I mean, subs are doing secret squirrel shit. Don't get me wrong, I am a firm believer in that. Subs are doing secret squirrel shit. But I'm talking about SEALs, Rangers, Recon, Delta, those sorts. The ones that, as I said, they're either very gregarious and drinking all the beer, or they're sitting in the corner not talking to anybody because they've seen shit that has screwed them up. And we have a whole group that's designed to just go over there and talk to them and maybe calm them down. Mostly of guys who did secret squirrel bullshit. So, because if you don't, sometimes these guys will eat themselves up. Sometimes they would just eat themselves up with what's happened. Oh yeah, that's usually the case. Oh, Freedom Tower, don't worry about it, man. I never know what to say when people say thank you, but I appreciate it. Do I say thank you back? I'm always confused about that. Yeah, only like 5 people on the sub know the secret. You're in 11 Bravo for 9 years. Outstanding. Outstanding. Oh, Mist, yeah, but you know you've always got them. You know there's always some son of a bitch in there who, as I said, PX Ranger. He went to the PX, he picked up all the important medals. Usually if he makes it to a Legion, though, he knows how to wear them. He knows how to wear them. You don't end up with a guy who's got a stack, like from here to here. Looks like one of the generals in North Korea. You know what I'm talking about. He's got Marine, Air Force, Navy. He's got all the medals on there. Just say you're welcome. Okay. I got you. Yeah, Tad, I never know what to say to that, but you're welcome? Got it. I just feel like you're welcome sounds like I'm a snide son of a bitch. You know? I feel like I'm being, I don't know, ego, I don't know. Saying you're welcome just, it always feels weird to me. I understand that's what I'm supposed to say. I just don't get, yeah, I got you. I'm sorry. I'm weird. Oh yeah, yeah. Hey squad. Yeah. No, warrants are elite in my book. Warrants are elite. No, warrants are definitely elite. I wanted to be a warrant back before these, so I wanted to fly an Apache. And warrants tended to be on Apaches a lot. That's what I wanted to do. I wanted to be an Apache pilot. I'd accepted an Apache gunner. Yeah, but then they took a look at my eyes and said, no, nuh-uh, no. When I was a kid, I had pictures of Apaches. Seriously, I had cutouts on the wall and everything. It was awesome.
Docking permission granted.
I know, but I wanted to be one, and I was a kid at the time. That's what I wanted to do. I wanted to fly an Apache. I wanted to kill stuff. Your cousin is a warrant in the army, but she's attack rate 5 feet tall and weighs 90 pounds. You know, I knew a girl going through warrior transition course who was about that big. And I remember when we got in the sawdust pit for hand to hand, and she dislocated the shoulder of the instructor with an arm bar. Because it turned out she was a black belt. She also rode a Harley. And was married to a guy. You know. That's all I'm going to say there, because I say anything else and I'm going to get in trouble. So what I'm trying to figure out... No. She had short, dark hair. I remember her distinctly because, I mean, she was tiny. She was freaking tiny. And she went through warrior transition course. She came in from, I can't even remember what service she came into. And she came into warrior transition course, and then she was going to OCS. And as I understand, she went through OCS like a bat out of hell in a force of nature, and became one hell of an officer. And, well, seeing as how everybody I joined the service with has retired now, I'm guessing she is also probably retired unless she's doing 30. But, I know what she wanted to do, and I don't know if she ever got to, but she wanted to be an artillery officer. I don't know why, But that was what she wanted to do, and I know at the time artillery didn't accept women. I don't know if they do now. Yep. That's what she wanted to do, and she was a badass. She was cute, too. She was cute. If I had been married at the time. Yeah. That's all I'm going to say there. That she was going to be an officer, and you know how that works out. I was not being an officer at the time.
Requesting permission to dock.
I don't know.
Docking.
I don't know. I know that we've got female tankers now. I hope they know how to fart. Because I don't know about you guys, but in my tank, we had wars. We had wars. You get enough MREs in somebody, and I swear to God, there were times we wanted to bail under fire. Just sitting in there, and somebody laughs a little bit, and we're mostly buttoned up, because you can hear 7.62 just rattling off on the outside. Then you hear somebody inside giggle. And the smell hits you, and it doesn't really just hit you. It climbs up your nose, goes into your whatever makes you smell in your nose, and it climbs up that into your brain, and then it just starts punching your brain with the smell. Oh, it's outstanding. Nothing wrong with string pullers. I liked being a tanker. I enjoyed being a tanker. I went from a very technician-oriented, cerebral role in the Navy as an electronic technician, and I got out and I went to go be a tanker because I was sick of repairing people's shit. I was sick of people breaking the shit that was mine, so I had to repair it. I hated it. So I got out, and then of course everybody found out I was an electronic technician in the Navy, and so everybody brought their Singars radios to me. It was like, Sergeant, I heard that you did this in the Navy. Can you repair it? Yeah, technically I can, but I'm not. No, sir. Or no, Sergeant. We need you to repair this. Not sir. It wasn't a sir. You know they got rid of the Tabasco sauce, Tad? Oh yeah. Yeah, most of the new MREs apparently do not have Tabasco sauce. That's what somebody was telling me. They got rid of the little bottle. I am horrified and disgusted. How the hell does that stuff come out your butt? How does it come out your butt if you don't have the Tabasco sauce in it? And this is not meant to be disgusting for any of you who were never served and have never eaten MREs. But if you eat enough MREs, it stops you up like concrete. And you put Tabasco sauce in there to, yeah. I mean, they've got little chiclet-looking gum in there that's also that also helps improve the capabilities. But that stuff never did it. It was the Tabasco sauce that did it.
Requesting permission to dock. Docking permission granted.
Yep, hurts. That would be very, yes. So, and then somebody told me, it was just a couple of years ago, they were like, yeah, all the new MREs don't have Tabasco sauce. And I was like, well, what do you use? And they said, well, they still have the gum. The gum tastes terrible. And it worked or it didn't work. And if it worked, dear God, you better make sure that porta potty's ready. Because you sit down on that, you prop your feet up, you grab the rim and hold on to it for, yeah. Yeah, and the crackers, yeah, I know. I probably should quit talking about this. I'm going to lose people are watching and are going like, oh my God, he's talking about poop. Oh my God. What kind of stream did you turn on? He's talking about poop. Oh yeah, well, Gamora, if that's what it took. I actually like the shake. Oh, Kami, you're not offended. Viewers increasing. That's no. Now at this point, I'm getting a lot of veterans. Probably a lot of veterans are like, "Hey, they're talking about MREs." Oh, I remember that. No, Tad, I've actually had the shake. I've needed it a few times. I've needed that. I always kept that aside because you never know when you were really few and far between, and they were supposed to bring that box of MREs out, but they never actually did. That's when you pull out that shake, put a little water in there, and 850 calories. Oh, Ranger Pudding. The packet. Okay, everybody. Ranger Pudding. Packet of instant coffee. Packet of instant hot cocoa. Pour it in your mouth. Packet of creamer. Pour it in your mouth. Mouthful of canteen water. Shake your head back and forth. Swallow. Keep you awake for 8 hours.
Requesting permission to dock.
Oh, with the egg hangers? Oh, dude. Brew, you're good, man. I don't know, Tad. Have you done different Ranger pudding? Did you do different Ranger pudding? I wasn't a Ranger. I was a tanker. As I said, I admit that. I never did any of that special bullshit. I drove a tank. Well, I didn't drive a tank. I used a gun. Somebody else drove it. Yeah, exactly. That's what I said. That's what I said. Keep you awake for 8 hours. Keep you awake for 8 hours.
Request permission to dock. Docking permission granted.
I think that's Mott. I think Mott, my wife got home. No, I just use industrial caffeine. Man, these things don't taste that good. I know some of you were out there like, no, those are the shit, man. Everybody drinks those. Those things keep you awake forever. Shit. What was I doing? I was letting some time pass. And now we're going to see if I still have not gotten ahead of advanced electronics. Oh, I've told my wife stories about Rippets. I like the lemon lime. I hate to say it, I actually kind of like the fruit punch too. Rippets were good. I've still got some old military MREs. I've actually had MREs long enough that they're now expired. Lemon lime was good shit, I agree. Lemon lime was tasty. Hi, Mott. We've got more veterans in here. And apparently,
everybody.
somehow I have 2 waters in here.
Requesting permission to dock.
You brought me a water?
Docking
Oh,
permission
I
granted.
know you brought me food. Thank you.
I think you need more water.
No, I don't think I do. I want something other than water. Why does it look like somebody ate my fries?
I did not eat your fries.
Bullshit. I like my MRIs. Hi, I have a stupidly high need for caffeine. Yeah, Gamora, that's pretty much where I am now. I'm doing... Onyx would like to know where his is.
Okay, well, Onyx, just send me your address, and I'll ship one to you.
He's only about maybe 7-8 hours up the road.
Yeah, but it's still going to take at least overnight.
Yeah, that, and we're probably going to need a boat unless we take the long way around because we're going to have to cross the lake.
And it's going to get cold by then. I'll have one of those fancy warmers.
Oh, Kronk, you son of a bitch. That's a good point. According to Kronk, she could not have eaten your fries because they were her fries until she gave them to you.
I love you, Kronk. You are awesome. That is my new favorite response.
Uh-huh.
New
Oh,
favorite response.
hey, can I trade you this and my cup for some lemonade?
Yeah.
My dear?
Yeah.
I don't want another soda.
Okay.
Yeah, only 7 or 8 hours up the road. That ain't that bad, Tad. Come on. fries are freaking cold, is what they are. They gave her cold fries. I know they did. Yep. Hope my sandwich ain't cold. I'm gonna be pissed. Holy crap. 5 or 6 monsters a day? Dear God, man, you're gonna blow up your heart. Seven or 8 hours? Oh, I know, depending on where you live in Texas. Thank you, bot. If anybody's offended by the fact I'm gonna be eating in front of you, well, sorry. But I'm gonna. This is the extent of my meal today, so sorry. Well, Ted, I'm not in Texas, but I'm in West Virginia. And where I live, I can't get out of my state for an hour in every direction, and we're a hell of a lot smaller. Uh-huh. Yeah, and those paper pushers that determine money. The paper pushers who determine money and your leave. Don't piss them off either. Oh, I put in my form for leave 6 months ago, so I would have this weekend off because my mother is getting married, my brother's getting married, I'm getting married, and oh, I'm having a baby, or my wife's having a baby. So obviously, it's a very important day. I need to have, or a very important weekend. I need to have leave. And the guy doing the paperwork looks up at you and goes, "Who are you?" Well, maybe for you, not for the rest of us. Okay, Onyx, do what you need. Oh, wow. So I was checking something really quick here. We have almost no counties left in my state that don't have a case of COVID right now. Which is amazing because we have some counties with some fantastically low populations. Oh, my county doesn't have a new case. That's because we don't go nowhere. Yep, the ID10T. Oh, well, there you go, Tad. See, that's the difference. I never did it. And when I became platoon sergeant, as a staff, I ended up having to make sure all my guys were taken care of, because our platoon leader was about as useful as tits on a boar. He's the reason I almost died in Iraq. That's a story I don't feel like sharing again right now. Still pisses me off. So, yeah. I always have this dream that he'll somehow find his way to my stream, pop on and tell me who he is. And that'll be the day Twitch bans me for profanity. That'll be the day that Twitch bans me for profanity. Oh, I got you there. Well, I had a platoon of a bunch of little stupid morons, so The guy coming in on a Monday telling me he fell in love and he wanted to marry her. He said what her name was, and I recognized her as a stripper at a local strip club. Oh no, I got you there. They're all idiots. And this is no offense to anybody who's in the who served in the service, is still in the service. None of it. This is no offense. This is bitches that everybody in the service happens, that everybody else in the service is a moron. Although, to be fair, just about anybody who has ever been a private in the military, when you were or in the Army or Marines, if you were a private, you were an idiot. You were. You didn't know shit. You may have thought you knew shit, but you didn't know shit. Once a warrant, always a warrant. Yep, once a warrant, always a warrant. You still got to take care of them. No, she was not named after liquor. She was not. Her stage name was Ivy. Because she always came back and she clung all over everything. Come on, warrants are what makes all the branches of service go round. And when you retire as a warrant, somebody finds out you're a warrant, you're still supposed to know everything. Oh yeah, plants, liquors, and candies. Oh, I agree. All the ladies right outside of Fort Lewis. In the strip clubs in Tacoma. Oh, dear God. All of them. Dear God in heaven. I was a geek. I'd get out of the I'd get off base, head over to a place called Danzig's Corridor. It was a geek store. That's where I hung out because, well, they didn't ask for dollars. I admit it. I did. I'm a geek. Up to 62. Well, Tad. Alter Ego! Thank you for following and welcome to the Grumpy Tank Syndicate. I'm glad you are enjoying watching me eat, apparently. I'm kidding. Enjoying hanging out and everything. Oh, you dated a stripper? Well, I think there's a country song about that. I mean, don't get me wrong. I've known a couple of strippers that were pretty decent people. One girl was a nurse. Yeah, dating. Mm-hmm. To be fair, the private that came in and told me he was in love, yeah, they'd been dating the whole weekend. He'd met her Friday. And they'd dated the whole weekend. And he just wanted me to know and get me to sign it so he could marry her. Well,
Request permission to dock.
I am pretty sure, I'll admit, not 100%, but I am pretty sure that this girl Ivy that he had dated and wanted to marry, he was not the first little moron to come into my office telling me he wanted to marry her that year. Tricare. It's like a siren song to strippers. At least it seemed like it for me, from where I was sitting. They heard Tricare and they were like, I'll do what I have to do. Tricare and deployment pay. Oh, I understand that one.
Magnetar. Mineral. Sentinel.
Yep, that is right. Well, the best thing sure as hell ain't the VA. Unless you have a really amazing VA hospital near you. Because the VA where I live is, well, give you an idea, the VA where I live is the one that's being investigated for anywhere between 13 and 15 murders. It's been all over the news. I don't know. I've heard, Kronk. I've heard rumor that there's an amazing VA hospital somewhere. There's also El Dorado. All sorts of things like that. Well, Tad, that's what I've got to work with, so. I'm pretty broken these days. That's why I sit here and stream. Nobody will hire me. I sit here and stream because at the end of the day, even in a state as veteran positive as my state, I'm pretty broken. I've heard that, Umbrew. I'd actually heard something about that. We have a lot of places locally that are doing special times, have special prices and everything for first responders. And nurses and doctors and that sort of thing. As I come from a family on one side with a lot of nurses, a couple of doctors, I think that's pretty awesome of them. Really? Yeah, Tad, I'm still fighting to get anything. They've medically retired me. Yet the way I was injured and how it happened, how it went down, it's not a fault issue. It's how it qualifies and where it fits under is preventing them from giving me my disability. Both of my lungs are massively scarred from a training accident. They discovered it when they discovered that both of my lungs were partially collapsed. I agree, Tad. They should have a special delivery service. Oh, I know it isn't. Have they, Umbrew? That's good. Around here, we're just basically shopping for them.
Successfully docked.
My mom's in one of those cases where if she gets COVID, she dies.
It's an honor to have you aboard.
So we're going out of our way to make sure her and my grandparents are good and separated.
Cobra.
But my mom lives on top of a hill in the middle of 1,000 acres of woods. My grandparents live at the end of a very long driveway, surrounded in several hundred acres of woods. So, other than family, nobody's bringing in anything. The groceries are delivered and family clean it for them. So, yeah. Oh, Tad, I'm sorry, man. I am so sorry, man. That sucks. Well, I won't say you've got my sympathy because, well, you do have my sympathy, but I can't say I understand. Let me be more specific. I can't say I understand how that feels because I'm not there. But, damn, dude, I'm sorry. Oh, I take it your wife doesn't play any games. I gotcha. Oh, I know it is what it is. It doesn't make it better. She has no hobbies. Well, not to be a dick or anything, but now would probably be a good time for her to find one. I married a artist and a geek myself, so you know. I married an artist and a geek, so she has the same hobbies I do. We're both gamers. She's a social creature and is basically... Okay, I gotta ask, do one of you have it? Or is it just because she's immunocompromised and that's the reason she basically has to live well away from everyone? Did you get it, Ted? Ted? Just because of her immunosuppressant. Okay, that's what I thought it was. That's what I thought. I was just making sure, man. Yeah, that's what my mom's dealing with right now, too. Well, she's in acute respiratory failure, is apparently what they wrote. She can still breathe. She's not in a hospital. But apparently they will give you the standing of that without it. Oh. She's 70 or something years old and she's abused herself. She hasn't taken care of herself. I hate to say it, she made her bed. She made her bed, it happens. So... Oh, yeah. I've noticed a lot of people who are not gamers get into an MMO like that and real quickly become addicted. I know what you're talking about. I played EQ2. Oh, the person I'm worried about right now... Sorry, I have another sandwich. I'm sorry I am eating in front of you guys. Bella's in here to give my official Canadian sorry, even though I'm not Canadian. He just does sorry so effectively. But, yeah, the person I'm worried about, Tab, is my sister, who's a sheriff's deputy, just adopted a little girl. 7-year-old, well, I think the little girl's 7, going to be turning 8 shortly. And I think it just finished up the adoption stuff right before this happened. Well, my sister, from one of the perps, has now gotten COVID. And apparently the little girl is not taking this well. And my sister is sick as a dog. And has been for like 2 weeks. So, yeah. And I got told it by my step grandmother, 95-year-old step grandmother. So, normally, in any other situation, I just would have told my wife, Maud, who is in the chat quite often, I would have told her, I said, okay, well, we're driving to Parkersburg, which is about an hour away from us. That's where most of my family live. I'd say we're driving to Parkersburg and we're going to go pick up my niece. Because my sister adopted that little girl, and as far as I'm concerned, even before she adopted her, that was my niece. It was just the way it is. And the problem is we can't go pick her up because there's a better than average chance she's a carrier now. So, Tattle B. Gotcha. Thank you for that. I'm terrible at pronunciation. I tend to actually keep notes. That'll be. I'll try to remember that. I promise nothing, but I'll try.
We found something out here.
Have you really? So the carrier just informed me it found something. What's it gonna do? Is it gonna open up that lockbox for me? Hell no. My sister's never gonna have kids of her own, because reasons. So, she adopted this little girl that she saved from a fire a year and a half ago as part of her job. Little girl lost her whole adopted foster family. And yeah, so my sister got attached and the little girl got attached and they became a family. I got you. Well, well, Umbra, she's all she's got. My sister's the best of us. My sister is the best of my family. All the different sides, all the different parts. My sister's the best. So, my older brother's a raging psycho. My younger brother's is an insane alcoholic. My youngest brother is a political moron. And that's all I'm gonna say. My sister is a decorated sheriff's deputy, a member of the one West Virginia SWAT team that there is. My sister is a sharpshooter for the SWAT team. I'm not joking either. You can look her up. She's the only one. I guarantee you can find out who my sister is real easy with the information I just gave. Nah, that'll be my family puts the fun in dysfunctional. We're pretty screwed up. It is. But when you say it so much, you gotta shorten it down a little bit.
Incoming ship. Docking crews to stand by.
Okay, seriously? Are my advanced electronic things working at all? Because I swear to God, it does not look like anything's getting made. Has anybody else had this problem? Anybody else been playing, this is whatever the newest beta is. Not to change the subject from the crazy shit we've been talking about. Has anybody else seen a problem with this? Because I have built a ton. Oh, you've only played about 15 minutes? Well, I appreciate you coming and hanging out with me then. It's a fun game. I've streamed almost every hour I have played of X4 since it came out. I've taken some breaks, but yeah. You've been watching me all day? Well, I really appreciate that. Yeah, Hertz, I have my own station traders. I've got a number of them. Oh, well,
If
shit.
you bring any creatures on board, please make sure they are chained. Any loose animals will be vaporized on sight.
I have a buttload of miners of all types, a buttload of traders, even some large traders, at least 2 large traders working for both stations. And I got nothing. Oh, you were playing a lot of Space Engineers? I gotcha. So you have been watching all day. Holy crap, man. Well, thanks. Thanks for watching, man. And well, it's I always happy to have another veteran watching. Maybe. Okay, Tattleby. See you when you get back.
Security
Ow.
would like to remind all visitors to keep their belongings with
One
them
moment.
at all times.
Unlike shoving food in a hole in a tooth. I may still have a broken tooth right now. I don't know. Let me go back to the stations and I'll check. I don't know. Sorry, everybody. That was kind of gross, but pretty sure I had a piece of roast beef stuck inside of my gum. Not enjoyable.
Greetings.
Greetings. Woohoo! I just need to stay in space. At least then I'll have some happy music. Let me see if when I get there, if there is a way to do it. I don't know. I do have another half of a sandwich to finish, so. I think it's funny he was going to go for a walk. Yeah, we are definitely not in walking weather here. It actually may snow tonight. For the second night in a row.
Docking granted.
I don't want to be here. Requesting permission to dock. Docking permission granted.
This is the wharf.
Successfully docked.
It's an honor to have you aboard.
Huh. I need more methane.
Requesting immediate backup.
Somebody is fire. There's a freaking cock outside. There's a cock.
Big mistake. Maybe last.
So I don't have enough methane. Okay. I have 1,000,000 gas miners, yet I don't have enough methane. Apparently that's what I need to fix. I didn't even think to check that out. How much you want to bet I can't even build them here?
Requesting immediate backup.
Destroy you.
One advanced electronic. Let's see if I can drop that down to 0. There we go. The beam turret was the one doing it.
Maybe last mistake. Try harder.
Oh, screw that.
Destroy.
We're going to get 14. We're going to get 7 for each station. Make it happen, Captain. So, there we go. Yeah, advanced composites. I can't build any more damn advanced composite factories in this damn station. This station's got like 9 advanced composite factories. I have no idea where I'm going to build more.
Useless. Try harder.
I don't know. And this says I'm not producing any. Now I'm really confused. No, I'm not munching on chicky nuggets. Okay, Gamora, good night, man. Good night. Sleep well, my friend. Sleep well. Take care of those crazy kids of yours. So what do I need for advanced composites again? Okay. Apparently graphene is my bottleneck everywhere. I don't have enough graphene. I'm not collecting enough methane. I can go fart in a tank. Will that help? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I definitely need balsa wood. That guy had no head, or no body. Yeah, well, this is a very specific advanced composite. It uses graphene. I believe you. I believe you. I do not. I just have knowledge of making advanced composites in this game. I also have advanced knowledge of I probably need to take a quick break and say goodnight to my boy. No, it was Arby's. It was Arby's. That was a regular roast beef sandwich
Security
and
would
a
like to
French
remind
dip sandwich,
all
no
visitors
cheese.
to keep their belongings with them at all times.
No, regular one, no cheese. And an order of fries. I can't do the cheddar cheese sauce. I can't do it. Oh, Zico, how you doing? How are you doing? Welcome back. God, I like lemonade out of a mason jar. I am pretty good. I am pretty good. It's good to see you. It's very good to see you. Always worry. As I say every time, always worry. Anyway, real quickly, I hate to do this, but I need to take a quick break. The reason why is because it's 9:30. My son was supposed to be in bed at 9. Guess who is up past his bedtime? He's 7. I don't want him staying up that late.
Hello.
So, I'm not leaving, Belle. I'm not leaving. I'm just taking a quick break, man. Like a 2 or 3 minute break. That's it. Yeah, Mott, you're fired. No, you're not fired. You're getting a deduction in pay. Wait a minute, is she getting paid? I don't think she is. So, everybody, I'm gonna take a real quick 2 or 3 minute break and go say goodnight to my boy, give him a hug and a kiss, and tell him I love him, and tell him to be good for his mother. Otherwise, he will act like an orangutan swinging around his room and doing all sorts of crazy stuff. So anyway, everybody, I will be right back. I will see you all in about 2 or 3 minutes. Be right back.